Be a pro career. We are 2 games into this series, and tonight is game number 3. Welcome back to EA Sports Playoff coverage. James Cebulski and Ray Ferraro with the call. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. Samsonov's going to cover up the puck here for a whistle.
He makes the safe play and kills the play before any other damage can be done.
Niedermayer's defensive game is his primary focus, guys, but don't be surprised if he jumps in on the attack. Matthews dekes his way past the opposition and finishes with a quick shot to light the lamp. His shock and awe zone ability is really impressive to watch unfold. Let's see if one of these stars can give their team the upper hand in this matchup. Back to you now.
Takes it to the front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Samsonov.
Yeah, he's right in front of the puck, too, so there's really nowhere that puck's going to squeak through. Petrie's trying to change a few things up. This pointless streak is starting to nag at him.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. And that pass doesn't go. New Jersey's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Made the stop on the play. Puck scooped up by Riley. And now it's grabbed by Petrie. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. New Jersey's looking to break out of their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Here we go, odd-man rush. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
And he came out and challenged him. Good save.
Stop by the goaltender.
Yeah, he got out tight to him, James. There's nowhere for that puck to go.
Moves it to Gretzky. Lets it go. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out to the back of the net. Matthews has it in the defensive end. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. Can't make it work. And this scores! And they get on the board and talk about a quick start here.
I don't think anybody's ever really read for a goal this early in the first period. Now it changes the complexion of the game.
The Devils were preaching good start before this one, and they've done that so far.
What a great start for them. They get aggressively after it in the first 5 minutes of this period, and they're rewarded with a goal.
Puck grabbed by Muzzin. Toronto's looking to break out. Hangs onto the puck. The Devils scoop it up along the boards. He scores!
Just 20 seconds apart. That's a pair of goals.
Conversely, deflating for the other team.
Man, that is a kick in the shins right there. They just couldn't stop the bleeding. Oh, he tried to flash the leather there. I guess he flashed it. He just didn't catch anything but a cold.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. New Jersey's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Tavares wins the draw. They'll go to work offensively here. Oh, all alone! And he had the answer on that one. Samsonov's going to pounce on it, and he'll take the whistle.
He's usually a pretty conservative goaltender anyway, and so the opportunity to kill the play, he's going to take it.
Lemieux's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways. Too many bodies in the way. Scooped up along the wall by Lemieux. Out of the way by Samsonov.
It's a really good save. In tight, he shuts down the area where the puck can go by getting out onto the puck. And there's no...
Scores! Gets the friendly bounce!
Happens so quickly, you beat the goalie, you know it's in, except lots of times it won't. This one bounces his way. I think he almost gave up on this. He can't find the puck, and he just stands there. This thing beats him cleanly. He never saw it.
Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. New Jersey's got possession at center. Puts it on net, and not much on that one. And he takes a shot. Denies him again.
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets out tight to the shooter. There's nowhere for the puck to go.
And they continue to apply pressure here. Picked up along the boards by McCabe. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Pass broken up. Great save on the play as he kicks the toe out. They just keep coming in waves here in the offensive end. Scooped up by the D. D picks it up. They are under pressure here. Takes the puck along the wall. And the D comes up with it. And it's picked up by the D. The Devils gain possession. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here.
Gretzky's rolling along on his point streak. You know he wants it to keep going.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Devils now lead by 3. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Leafs have it now. New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall. Denied that one. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Palat. Oh, that's a huge stop by Samsonov.
Sharp reaction save.
Here's a short pass to Lemieux. Oh, and it's just wide of the net, and they'll play on.
He's going to shake his head when he sees this because he's in as good a scoring spot as you're going to get to all night. And he just misses the net.
Can't make the connection on the pass. Here's a collision with some authority. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. The Devils gain control of the puck against the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Devils will play it in their own end. 2-on-1, what an opportunity here! He scores! Wow! Coast to coast!
Snakes his way through the entire team. Head up, looks at his options, decides he's the best option, and finishes it off. They really read this odd man rush right. They didn't over-move the puck. They didn't make one extra pass. When it got into the shooting spot, it was delivered into the net.
Quick feed to Niedermeyer. To the low slot. And that's off target as it hits a body. Achari's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Thunderous collision along the boards.
Well, if you don't know you're in the game, you do now. That's a good hit.
Here comes the sentence.
Got the stick fishing around in the player's feet, gets whistled for tripping, and now heads to the penalty box.
Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
You want to win the special teams battle almost every night. Well, the power play's first chance to check in here. We'll see what they can get done.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty.
46 seconds.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Takes the puck at the point. Glove save by the goalie.
Yeah, he makes a nice save here with the glove, as you mentioned, but he's able to hang on to it. That's a tough save from this position on the ice.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Samsonov's going to opt for the whistle and give everybody a chance to breathe.
Sometimes you get running around as the shift gets long. This helps.
Sharangovich is ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play.
Well, this power play hasn't gone according to plan. They don't have a shot on net, and now they're back in their zone, regrouping again.
New Jersey's ready to go on the attack. Makes a move in front. Taken by Sharangovich. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Puck picked up by Riley.
Power play starting to hear from it from the quarterbacks up in the stands. They want more time in the offensive zone.
Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires.
It's pretty hard to have a more low-intensity power play than that. It really didn't generate a thing, and when you don't generate much, you're sure not going to score.
Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Mercer. Cuts to the front, and they score again. And this fan base has turned here, Razor.
Man, have they ever. And honestly, I mean, they don't want to watch this anymore. The players don't want to play it anymore either. Can this thing go to running time soon?
Here in the back half of this period, the Devils have made this a thrashing with their latest goal. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. And now it's grabbed by Tavares.
Assisted by number 66.
Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Up along the wing. Here we go. Odd man rush here.
Lemieux's hungry for that third one. He's got two. He took that quick little pass. Now he's a dangerous player.
New Jersey's hits in. He scores!
When you get into this position, that puck's got to be off your stick in a hurry. You don't have much time to think about it.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Gretzky's won it. Coming to the slot. Makes the save. I think he got a foot on that one. Samsonov's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
The Leafs win it in the defensive zone. Great presence on the ice to knock that down. Toronto's got it in their own zone. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. New Jersey's gained possession. Moves it quickly over to Brody. The Devils have it against the wall. Here he is with the backhander. Samsonov's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James. He needed to cover there.
The Devils win it. Oh, he had the right idea, but couldn't make that play with the pass. And that's broken up. The Devils move the puck in the defensive zone. New Jersey's through center and now in the offensive end. How did he stop that one? The Devils walk the line. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. The Devils work it through center. Oh, look at this. They're outnumbered. He scores! My goodness, what a goal as he goes coast to coast.
If you ever wondered what a confident player looks like, this is it. Look at him work his way through the entire team, confidently gets to the front of the net, and puts it away.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. The Leafs get a hold of the puck off the draw. Poked away at center by Gretzky. Puck scooped up by Achari. Taken by McCabe. Hard hit on the play.
Wow, did he ever finish him hard. And when he dropped, he also dropped his stick. Now he's got to collect himself. Looks like a yard sale out there.
Stopped by the goaltender. Grabbed along the boards by Gretzky. The Leafs have it from their own end. Puck grabbed by Palat. And that's just out of reach. The Devils pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
Geez, I like this, James. When the puck's in their hands, they attack, and they attack in layers. The odd man rush is worked to perfection.
New Jersey's won it. Look at this. It's a 2-on-1. Scores! Whoa!
Wow, this is a great reaction, James. He doesn't have much time to finish it off. It's a perfect shot. He showed shot from a long way out. He had his mind made up, and that thing's in the net.
The Leafs win the faceoff. Poked away in the neutral zone by Lemieux. Goes right to the crease. Scores, and there's the hat trick. And I can't imagine too many hats flying for this one tonight, Ray.
No, I don't think there's going to be any unless his parents are up there. 3 goals, though, wherever it is awesome.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Devils win possession here in the open ice. Puck picked up by Palat. Scores! That's 2 times.
Now he's having one of those nights, James. The puck's with the ball moving around. You get a chance to score. You don't miss on nights like this. They tell you it doesn't have to hit the back of the net. It's just got to get over the goal line for it to count. That one does. The goalie had a big chunk of it. Just not enough.
New Jersey's won the draw in the neutral zone. Feeds it across. Riley's lugging the puck. Stays with it. New Jersey's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And that's somehow stayed out of the net. Great reflexes, another save.
Stop 1, stop 2. The goalie makes a couple of excellent saves.
Stick save.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter. They've had pressure on the offensive zone from the beginning of this shift.
Oh, that's got the crowd buzzing after that stop.
That's a really good save. I think the goalie's probably surprised. He was dead center and open to shoot that puck.
And he comes up with it. Samsonov's on top of that one for a whistle.
A little bit of traffic starting to form around the net.
The Devils win the draw. And he regains control of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Marner. Puck scooped up by Gretzky. Takes it to the net. And that's blocked away. All right, that'll do it for the first period. And I'll tell you what, this place is buzzing. They're apparently giving away a car here in this intermission. We'll tell you who, if it's Ray or maybe it's me. Back with more.
Fans, we'd like to draw your attention to the far part of the arena where we're welcoming all of our minor hockey kids here in attendance tonight.
Along with Ray Ferraro between the benches, I'm James Cebulski. Period number 2 is about to get underway. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. Ray Ferraro is standing by with his assessment of the first period between the benches. Ray?
The Devils did in that first period what everybody wants to do, and that's impose your will and your style on the game. They held the puck, they showed patience, and then they attacked. What a great period. Now they got a good lead for it, too.
Can't find his man. Taken by Matthews. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Here he is, wristed on net. Oh, what a stop by Samsonov.
High-quality chance, high-quality save.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Gretzky's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Lets the wrister go. Stick save by Samsonov.
He tracks this puck perfectly to get himself into position for this save. This is not an easy one. Right from the middle of the ice.
And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there.
Now, this is a good save here, James. I mean, he's got to read the play to get into position to make this stop. A difficult one from the slot.
Matthews wins the faceoff. Riley's got the puck in his own zone. And now it's grabbed by Hamilton. Palat's got the puck along the wing. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. Drives to the crease. Scores his second of the game.
Now, here's a little math for you, James. One's good, two's better. He finishes off this opportunity, and now it's a great night. Lots of times we talk about the defenseman and the forwards battling for position in front of the net. Well, the goalie's battling for it, too. He's trying to find the puck. When he can't see it, he's going to drop into the butterfly and play the percentages. Hope the puck hits him. Not this time. You'll find this one in the cage.
New Jersey's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Shot! And a huge stop by the goaltender on point-blank range.
Yeah, he gets out on top of the shooter. There's really nowhere for that puck to go.
The Devils gain possession along the wall. And sends it just out of reach. Still has possession. Fires it. Oh, what a stop by Samsonov.
Samsonov's one of the group today for sure. It's not been very good from him all the way out.
And he comes up, scores, picks up the loose change,
what a great release is. He's able to get the puck, pull it into his feet, and zip it through the tender's feet.
New Jersey's been dominant tonight as they make their way back to center.
They have scored almost at will, in particular here in this second period.
Puck grabbed by Comfort. He's got a step. He scores!
Boy, he didn't take much time at all. He was so tight to the net, and he makes a nice move to finish it off.
That was filthy.
You better get the body on him. You're trying to stick check him. Now you look like a pylon. He's worked his way through everybody and finishes it off with the goal.
The Devils have reminded me of that old cliche here, Ray. When you're hot, you're hot.
It's a point night now. Everybody looking for points and goals as they are just clearly the better team tonight.
4 minutes, 5 seconds.
New Jersey's got the puck in the defensive end. Right up the gut, here they go. Skates to the crease, and that's the hat trick.
Well, it's on the road. Somebody's got to clean up the chapeau, so there's none on the ice. A disgruntled crowd watches the opposing player celebrate his hat trick.
Has taken the wind out of the sails from this crowd.
James, I think the quickness of the delivery of the puck is more important than the placement when you're in this tight.
The Devils have really opened things up here in the second. It's getting out of hand.
They've run roughshod over their opponent here in this period. It seems like they're going to score every shift.
New Jersey's gained possession along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Nice save from point-blank range.
I like the way he tracks the puck here. He's got to find it, and then he gets his body right in front of it. That's a good save.
Taken by Tavares. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Gretzky. The Devils take possession here in the open ice. Came up with the save on that play. Scores! That's two times.
Now he's having one of those nights, James. The puck's just following him around. You get a chance to score. You don't miss on nights like this. Now that's a goal scorer's goal right there, James. He establishes position low in the slot and zips the backhander past the goalie.
The Devils are really starting to turn this thing on in the second.
They seem a half a step quicker all over the ice. That adds up into a lead that they can extend.
Right in front! Point blank stopped by Samsonov. Denies him! Grabs the puck in the corner. Puck picked up by Gretzky. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
He might want to look around and see if there's anyone going to help him. Two unbelievable stops in tight. Turned them both away.
Quick pass to Gretzky. Denies him in close.
The goalie had to be sharp there, James. That's a top-notch chance right in the middle of the ice.
And a solid save there as we play on. The Devils get a hold of the puck along the boards. Into the offensive end, right up the middle.
Oh!
He scores! Wow! Coast to coast!
Snakes his way through the entire team. Head up, looks at his options, decides he's the best option, and finishes it off. Well, that's about how you draw that up. I mean, you get an odd man break, you try to expose the defensive team, they scramble, and you finish. Perfectly done.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. The Leafs win it. Puck scooped up by McCabe. Timmins scoops it up here inside the defensive zone. He takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. New Jersey's got the puck along the boards. What an opportunity here! It's a 2-on-0! Oh, he's got a step! All alone! Oh, what happened?
I think, James, too much time, too many options, and he can't pick anything. Pretty soon, it's nothing.
Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Yisher. And he's got that one. And now it's grabbed by Sharangovich. Oh, he denies him again! And there's the whistle, a much-needed one after he decides to hang on.
That was a mess in front of him. He's able to jump on the puck and get a face-off.
Robertson's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. New Jersey's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it to Gretzky. Scores! And there's the hat trick and to silence this crowd on the road.
That feels good. When you can zip up the home team's arena, great feeling. 3 goals will do it. That shot just overpowers the goaltender. He gets a little piece of it, but he can't stop it.
The Devils seem to be on the cusp of turning this one into a rout, Ray.
They're playing at a different level than their opponents. It doesn't look like there's anything that can slow them down.
Toronto's got it in the neutral zone. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. New Jersey's got the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. He scores! My goodness, what a goal as he goes coast to coast.
If you ever wondered what a confident player looks like, this is it. Look at him work his way through the entire team, confidently gets to the front of the net, and puts it away.
New Jersey's only opposition to contain them offensively might just be the clock here, Ray.
It can't go fast enough for the team that is behind. When you're in that bench, you keep looking up and hoping that the minutes have melted away.
Poked away at center by Marino. Manages to hang on. Breakaway! Scores! Wow, what a goal!
Nice hands, great finish. Little short break and it's in the net. He's so good when he has time to deliver the puck. A little bit of space to pick his spot, and he rarely misses from in tight.
The Devils seem to be turning this into a pad the stat night.
Those are always fun. I mean, if you're on this side of it.
Yes,
if you're on the other
good
side,
point.
no fun allowed.
And still lots of time here in this second period. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Picked up along the wall by Siegenthaler. And it's a 2-0. He scores! That's the hat trick!
Well, what a great feeling to get 3 goals in a game. Doing it on the road is a real nice trick. Once he broke clear, he's got his head up, he reads the scene where the goalie is, and beats him with the shot.
The Devils continue to apply the pressure, and the offense continues to roll.
This is like a steamroller now. It's like nothing will slow them down.
New Jersey's regained possession of the puck. And he makes the save on that play. Samsonov's on top of that for the whistle.
Pretty quickly on top of it to kill the play.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here he is in front! Samsonov's going to slow things down and up for the whistle.
Well, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized.
Gretzky's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Lets it fly. Stopped by the goaltender. Drives it to the crease. And does it again.
Smothered that in close chance.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Tremendous stop by Samsonov. Wrestling in close. Fantastic save.
That's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
From in close. Puck grabbed by Riley. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Here's a chance in front. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Jersey's got the puck now.
This is a relentless shift. What great energy as they pour it on.
And I think he's seen enough as he stops the play by covering up the puck.
Oh, guys are going to be bent over trying to gasp for breath. They'll be in favor of that move.
The Devils take possession off the faceoff. Moves inside. Oh, he got huddled by Samsonov.
The goalie reads his play really well. He gets out aggressively to make the save. That's a low slot shot. It happens quick, but he's in the right spot to make that save.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Lemieux won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. He was locked in there.
The shooter's right in the guts of the ice, but the goalie squares up, spreads out, and makes the save.
Denies him! The Devils get a hold of the puck. Oh, that just goes wide! And he makes the save. Samsonov's going to smother it to get a whistle.
Can get dangerous if nobody's in control of the puck.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Couldn't make the connection on the play. Taken by Marino. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Keeps hold of the puck. The Devils take over on possession. He scores! And he is having a night tonight.
Sometimes the puck just follows you around and you can't score. Tonight, every time it lands on the stick, it's in the back of the net. What a great night.
New Jersey's offensive performance is still in full effect here, even in the late stages of this period.
They haven't taken their foot off the gas pedal yet. They are still pushing for more offense.
Toronto's got the puck in their own end. The Devils have it now. Tremendous stop by Samsonov.
Track that puck really well. The puck gets passed to the slot, and he has to make the save on a dangerous chance.
Oh, a clutch save!
These are frustrating. You don't get many chances like this. I thought he made a good shot, but the goalie, an excellent stop, beats the shooter.
Taken along the wall by Malgin. Maintains possession. Brody stick handling in his own zone. The Devils have it in the offensive end. And a strong effort on that play. Oh, and another stop!
Quick reflexes. You make one, you make two stops before the puck is cleared away.
Here's a blast! Great save by Samsonov. The setters will glide into the dot. The Devils will go to work here in the offensive zone. Up the skate and score!
You can have it bounce off the skate, James, but look at that. They've waved this off. This looks like a kicking motion is ruled by the referee.
The Devils probably don't want this period to end here, Razor.
Nobody wants a birthday party to end. Those things are fun.
Good point.
So you want to keep going here.
Lemieux won the draw. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. The Devils take possession in the neutral zone. Poked away in the neutral zone by Palat. Cross to the paint. Oh, what a save by Samsonov. He scores! Unbelievable rain. Are we watching something historical tonight?
It's not over yet. There seems like there's more chances in it for him. Guys are always working on getting rid of the puck quicker and quicker and quicker. I mean, it can't come off the stick any quicker than this, and the goalie just can't keep up from this close range.
The Devils don't seem to want this period to end here in the late stages of this second.
No, this is fun time now. They're playing four lines and just rolling over top of them.
He scores! That's three on the road. I can't imagine too many hats being tossed, though, here.
No, there's not going to be. I mean, this is a terrific game for him. He's got three, and you're right, on the road, nobody's throwing their puck. It looked like the goalie was expecting a deke. He got back a little deep in the net, and the puck beats him with the shot.
The Devils with another goal here late in the second. I don't know if they want this period to end, though.
No, this is a fun zone for them. They have scored almost at will. They've set up for a really comfortable third.
To the front! Oh, what a stop!
Goaltender comes up big, in good position to make the save.
New Jersey's got a hold of it against the wall. He does it again!
Put that stick away, man, is it hot. What an outstanding game. The goalie's probably got to stop this, but I don't think he's set, James. That turnover didn't give him much time to get set in the net.
The Devils are almost making their opponents beg for the end of this second period, Ray.
I'll tell you what those two locker rooms are going to be like, James. I've been in both of them. The one that's way ahead, it is a giggle fest. Everyone's having a good time. The other one, you can hear a pin drop from anywhere in that room.
I'll take the giggles. Oh, what a smart heads-up play. Puck picked up by Achari. Pass broken up. The Devils have it against the wall. The Leafs grab possession to the puck. Samsonov's going to cover up the puck here for a whistle.
He makes a safe play and kills the play before any other damage can be done.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Toronto's got the puck. Oh, he had the right idea, but couldn't make that play with the pass. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments.
Now's your chance to play clean. Join us in our arena as the first sports and entertainment. Facility in the
Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one.
drop your plastic cups, bottles, and
Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first 2 periods as we get underway here in the 3rd. Ray Ferraro is between both benches. Ray, what do you make of the first 2 periods tonight?
New Jersey's in a nice spot here. I mean, it's a comfortable lead. They'll be able to play 4 lines in 6D and not tax anybody too much as they coast in here with a W.
Samsonov's going to hang on for a whistle. The Devils win the faceoff. Here's a chance. Scores! Jumps on his own rebound and tucks it in.
Always follow that puck to the net. Even when you shoot it from that down low spot, keep going to the net. The puck is there if the goalie stops it. He gets there first, and now he's got a tally on the board.
The Devils have really been strutting their offensive prowess. You've been impressed tonight?
I really have. They can put it on cruise control now. A large lead here in the 3rd period.
Matthews takes the puck. Here's a short pass to Marner. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Puck scooped up by Petrie. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And now it's grabbed by Matthews. Puck grabbed by Petrie. Trying to clear the zone. And he moves the puck across the blue line out of the defensive zone. Coming to the front of the net. Makes the save. Big stop by the keeper.
He's like a backboard in there. Bang, bang. The puck's off him twice. He makes 2 stops.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. The Leafs win the draw. Dished on over to Marner. Toronto's in transition. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Taken by Matthews. New Jersey's gained possession along the boards. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Really good work. I like this chance here as they get the puck into a scoring spot. Goalie's just better on this time.
And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Petrie's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick feed to Gretzky. Drives to the paint. Big save in front.
That's an important stop for the goalie. Not only does he make the save, but because he catches it, he kills the play.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, big-time save by Samsonov. Puck picked up by Tavares. Toronto's looking to break out. Hammers the shot. He scores! You talk about memorable nights. This has to be right up there.
Man, it's like he's in practice. Every time he shoots the puck, it ends up in the back of the net. What a game for him. You never want to be the star of a movie when the movie is that. That turnover is awful. And it ends up in the back of the net, up top of the net, over the goalie.
New Jersey's all too aware there's no mercy rule in hockey. They continue to apply the pressure.
No, they're laying a beating on these guys now. It may be time to lay back just a bit.
He scores!
Yeah, what a night for him. You think after 3 you might let down? Not him. They keep coming. A quick flick of the wrist, and that snapshot beats the goaltender. He's in the low slot. He doesn't have much time to think about it.
The Devils haven't missed much tonight, Ray.
No, they'd have to play really poorly to screw up this now. They have played outstanding hockey.
And a good solid hit on that play. Oh, boy, look at this. It's 2-on-0. Samsonov's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Lemieux won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Takes it into the slot. Oh, that's a big-time save. I think he got it with a toe. Toronto's grabbed a hold of the puck. Tries to get it out of harm's way.
That's about as good a shift as you can have without sticking one behind the goaltender. I mean, they have been all over it for about 45 seconds.
And there's a much-needed whistle, Ray.
Back in the day, you just take the puck and shoot it up into the crowd. That's a penalty now. The only stop you can get is from the goalie freezing it.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And that's blocked. Puck scooped up by Gretzky. And he stopped that one. Drives to the sweet spot. And another stop.
Those bang-bang plays are just that. So quick. Puck on the stick, puck off the stick. The goalie's got to be in the right position, or they're not going to make that quick save.
Wrist went in front. What a shot! He scores!
Oh, man, the goalie thought he had this covered, James. You can tell from his body language, but it beats him, hits the post, and goes in. Some people just have the knack to finish. Their team's leading goal scorer gets an opportunity. He doesn't miss very often.
New Jersey's added to their lead here in this third period. It's been non-stop.
I like how they've scored and then gone after the next one, James. They've had their foot down on the gas pedal the whole night.
Glove save made by Samsonov. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Devils get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Scooped up along the wall by Gretzky. Here's a backhand. He scores again.
Well, you get one, you think you might get two, but after a while, you're like, hey, how many can I get? The puck keeps coming to him, and he keeps finishing it off. Really tough for the goalie to read where the heck this thing's going. I'm looking at the shot. I can't tell where it's going, but the backhander beats the goaltender.
The Devils have been whipping their opponents all night long, and it continues here in the third.
This has been as good a performance as you can possibly imagine. There's really nothing to say behind their bench right now.
Picked up along the boards by Yarncroke. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Moves into the slot. got all of that. What a save by Samsonov. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Oh, he'll feel that one. And now it's grabbed by Yarncroke. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Gretzky. Here's a chance. Stick save and a beaut by Samsonov. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. New Jersey's got it in the offensive zone. Cuts into the paint. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
He's sharp on this one. Out on top of the crease aggressively to make the save.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he turns that one aside. Samsonov's going to pounce on it, and he'll take the whistle.
He's usually a pretty conservative goaltender anyway, and so the opportunity to kill the play, he's going to take it.
Gretzky's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Here's a rip, and that's blocked from someone in front. Great pressure with the stick. The Devils get a hold of the puck along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Scoops up the puck here. Looking for space inside the D zone. Across the line and on the attack. He's got a step. He scores!
Boy, it didn't take much time at all. He was so tight to the net, and he makes a nice move to finish it off.
That was filthy.
I love watching him shoot the puck. Now he's in the clear. There's nothing to distract you. Look at that release. Perfect. And it's in the net.
New Jersey's having a lot of fun out there tonight, but Ray, I can imagine it's a different story on the other side of the bench.
Yeah, half the guys out here are having fun. The other half, this game can't end quick enough.
They've got the defense outnumbered. And that cams off a body in traffic. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick. Quick shot. Denies it in front.
Shooters like to score bar down. Goalies love this. Glove save. Thank you very much.
Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And they keep the pressure on. Moves it quickly over to Palat. Driving right to the front. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And he maintains possession of the puck here. The Devils gain control of the puck against the wall. And he denied that opportunity. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to sweat it away. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Takes it to the front. And he keeps that one out. Another stop by the goaltender.
Oh, he's locked right in. A couple of stops in a row there.
In close. Great save from in tight.
Oh, he reads the play really well to get out and aggressive to make that save.
Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Takes a shot. Scores. Wow.
Man, you've said that a lot with this guy. It's like every time he gets on the ice, the puck ends up in the back of the net.
What a night.
Goalie just can't keep up with this. He's close to the net, but he's still able to have enough room to beat the goaltender.
New Jersey's only continued to extend the lead here in the third.
They haven't missed many chances. They've scored at will, and now we're coasting home.
Puck grab by Niedermeyer. Denied by the goaltender. Samsonov's taking it from his own end.
45 seconds.
New Jersey's got it, and they're on the attack. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end and pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. The Devils slide the puck behind the net.
New Jersey's defense has been exceptional. They've defended well, kept the front of the net clean, and whenever there's a rebound, they get it out of there fast.
Riley's got it in the defensive end. To the low slot. And he goes back to regroup. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
He's been really good on these high-danger chances, and here's another one right from the slot. But he's tracked that puck to keep it in front of him and make the save.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Stuffs him again.
And he came out and challenged him. Good save.
And that's knocked away. New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Robertson's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Grabbed along the boards by Niedermeyer. Taken by Gretzky. Puck picked up by Petrie. He scores! He can't miss tonight!
Unbelievable to get this many chances, but to be able to put them all away. Our coaches talk about getting to the front of the net, make it difficult on the goalie, take his eyes away. And he only could see the player's butts in front of him. He can't even see the puck.
New Jersey's all smiles on the bench next to you, aren't they?
Yeah, they're having lots of fun. Not so much on the other side where this night has been a nightmare.
They've got numbers here. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
Yeah, he got out tight to him, James. There's nowhere for that puck to go.
Let's send it back down to ringside with Carlin Bathe.
Niedermeyer's helped his team out by getting in on the scoring. He's had the stronger performance, in my opinion, guys.
Puck scooped up by Hamilton. Turned aside with the glove by Samsonov. Lemieux won the draw. Can't make the connection on the pass. Oh, if that's horseshoes, he'd be ringing it up.
Yeah, but we're not playing that, James. What we need is a puck on the net, man.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Geeky's won the draw inside his own end. The Devils gain possession along the wall. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Lets the wrister fly. Big save by the goaltender once again.
Got some great goaltending there. Stop one, stop two. Both of them turned aside.
New Jersey's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick pass to Mercer. And that's broken up. We're going to face off here as the refs lost sight of the puck. New Jersey's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Lets it go. Way too much congestion blocks that. Hangs onto the puck. The Leafs have it now. Takes the puck behind his own cage. Picked up along the wall by Geeky. Poked away in the offensive end. Makes a move in front.
What an unbelievable play. Dangle the puck through your own feet. Finish it off. Beauty.
That deserves a proper celly on that one.
Once he gets in nose-to-nose with the goaltender, you're always trying to sell the shot. If you're going to deke it, he goes to the forehand and puts it away.
New Jersey's got a hold of the puck off the draw. No one back in goal. That opportunity is rejected. A chance in front. Denies him again.
No time to take a breath. He made that first stop, and then the puck turns around on him again.
Amazing stops. Cuts to the front. Exceptional goaltending.
Yeah, he's pretty good positioning here, James. He makes the 2 stops back-to-back.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Under a minute to go in the third. And now it's grabbed by Kiki. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Aaron pass and the play's broken up. Makes the save with the foot. Here he is from the slot. There's another stop.
He shows off his focus and his athleticism, making 2 unbelievable back-to-back stops.
New Jersey's won the draw. The Leafs get a hold of the puck. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Gretzky. How did he stop that one?
Sharp reaction save.
New Jersey's won the faceoff. Pass back to the point. Cutting to the slot. Oh, and that goes off target.
I mean, he works into position to get this spot on the ice. It's a good scoring spot, but he misses the net. He's got to at least test the goal.
The Devils win it. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. The Devils will play it in their own end. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Goaltending the story tonight as they lead in this series.
Takes a lot of pressure off everybody in front of the goaltender if he's that good. He throws a shutout on the board, and you don't have to do much offensively to beat that.
In short, you simply have to love playoff hockey. For Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cybulski. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. pro career. Practice. Be a pro career.